Good evening, folks.
Why, hello there. Welcome back. It's Andy and Wes. It is Fandom Power. It's I don't even know what day it is. I know it's a Sunday. Sunday, March. Where we're still in March, are we?
I think so.
All right. Something a little different tonight. This one's completely unscripted.
A little bit.
We had a extra special episode that we had to record ahead of time, which kind of threw off our regular schedule. But Andy, being the wizard that he is, quickly put something together, so we had something to talk about tonight. And I think it's going to be fun.
I think so.
Oh, we already got our first comment in. There we go. Hello from Steve over on YouTube. How are you tonight? Well, Steve, I think I'm doing okay, actually.
Are you ready to laugh?
You know what? I could use a laugh. Well, couldn't we all use a laugh at this point?
I think tonight you're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to scratch your head as to why I picked some of these. But,
oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think they're good, though.
I guess, the title doesn't need really any introduction. Man, I guess we could talk about just social media in general for a little bit.
Yeah.
I know it's been one of those things that, it comes up kind of organically in the other stuff that we do, mostly because, Star Wars fans are, or fans of things, as we are fans of things,
are a very vocal bunch.
Sure, passionate, vocal. They want to protect the thing that they love. And
they do.
Sometimes it can come across kind of harsh. Other times it comes across humorous. But there is no shortage of WTF moments in social media. So I'm really interested to see, because truth be told, before we kick off, I have not seen any of these. So I will be reading these for the first time live as we do this, as we dip into the Twitterverse and talk about random tweets of interest.
Nice.
All right, that should be fun. So
I think so.
All right. Anything you want to warn me about before we get going?
Well, there was a lot of fun stuff, but there's also some, heart-wrenching stuff as well that I thought we should touch on.
Oh.
But,
okay.
We'll get to it.
Well, that's fair. I can appreciate that. As always, for everybody who's watching right now at home or wherever you are in the world, please feel free to jump in the conversation with us. You can always send us a DM through the platform of choice that you happen to be watching on, as we are following all the comments as they come in live. Of course, if you're catching this on a repeat viewing, so sorry.
But
you should be seeing us when we're live on Sunday nights. And if you're catching the audio version of this, I hope it doesn't lose much in the translation.
I don't think it's going to lose much.
No. Okay. What do you think? Should we get this started?
Let's go for it.
All right. Let's bring this up here as we...
So
tonight, as we go into random tweets of interest. That never gets old.
Love it.
Okay, I'm nervous. Here we go.
Our first one's kind of a sad moment.
Okay.
But I thought we should get it out of the way.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, wait a minute. So wait, are you telling me these are tweets? How new are they?
They're fairly recent. They're all within the month of March.
Most of
them are within this last week. So
from TMZ reports WWE legend Triple H insists that he'll never wrestle again because of a heart condition that nearly killed him. Oh, my Lord, Paul, yeah. What happened to you, Mr. Levesque?
Apparently, he had the Widowmaker and managed to get to it before...
Oh, you're kidding me.
It did its deed.
All right, then. So
a kind of a bad draw. Literally a week before WrestleMania, but...
Isn't that the thing, though, with these guys that are, ultra uber fit, that a lot of times that the conditioning, it can hide a lot?
It can.
Yeah, and then suddenly, before you know it, you're dead.
Yep.
All right.
Sucks that it's happened and he won't be able to wrestle again, but good they caught it.
I have to be honest with you. I recently, actually earlier in this week, I don't watch wrestling anymore, but we were sitting there having dinner one night and Kim and I, did I tell you what we were watching?
No.
We dialed up the 1992 Royal Rumble.
Nice.
And watched that from start to finish. So that was kind of cool.
That's always a good show.
A little trip through time to watch Ric Flair become the new WWF at the time heavyweight champ. Only two people in that one that I did not know. So I felt pretty good about that because I watch wrestling now and I don't know who anybody is.
Yeah, a lot of it's changed.
Steve says that sucks, and I agree.
He was one of my favorite wrestlers while I was watching WWE.
He was interesting. The Triple H thing I think served him much better than using the full name, coming out as the butler.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley,
dressed like a butler.
No more like a fox hunter type dude.
I guess so, like a British nobility or
maybe
whatever you want to. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Yeah, that didn't work. Just call him Paul.
Yeah,
it's his real name.
It is.
All right. Well, so sorry for that, but also happy to know that he caught it in time, and
he's gonna be around for a while longer. So I can't see him not like exiting the business or anything.
No,
I'm sure he's still going to be attached.
Wasn't he doing something? He's been doing stuff behind the scenes now for years anyway.
He's been in like almost a management position.
Wow.
So,
man, if you can do it, why not?
Yep.
All right. What do you think? Should we move on to the next one?
Let's bring up number 2.
Let's see what this one says. Oh, nice. Okay, so who is this from? This is from foreternia.com. I don't know foreternia.com. Do we follow them on our Twitter?
I don't know for sure.
Maybe we should be.
And I thought this one was like right up our alley.
Maybe we should be then, because this one says that Scareglow actor Tony Todd says that voice work begins in 2 weeks for season 2 of Masters of the Universe Revelation. Oh, so we watched Masters, and we covered it.
We did,
and
we've been speculating: are we going to get a season?
Were we going to get a season 2? And now Tony Todd. Wow,
if he's already going into the booth,
I'm definitely I'm down with that. I think that's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's interesting too. Just for to let you guys know, our special episode that we recorded yesterday is also a Masters of the Universe episode. So it's going to take a little while. We have to clean some things up and stitch a few things together. But man, it was a fun episode and some exciting stuff that came out of that. So
I think so.
Stuff that we can't share just yet. But trust me when I say something super exciting coming down the pipe. Something that I'm probably going to be putting out towards our audience a little sooner than later, because I might be looking for some help on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we'll get some positive response out of that. But Tony Todd, man, Candyman.
Yeah, Steve has asked, isn't he in the movie Candyman? Yes, he was in the original trilogy.
Yeah, I was going to say, when I hear or see Tony Todd, doesn't matter what he's doing either. Yep. I hear the man talk, even when he's just having a conversation. It's like,
you're waiting for him to say,
Candyman. It's the Candyman. And scary dude.
Yeah.
I should also point out the new camera. I know for those of you who were following us last week, it had a catastrophic failure and the camera overheated and shut down, but we put in a bit of extra time after the show, troubleshot the whole thing. It's all sorted out now, I hope. If it drops out again tonight, we got a quick fix to jump to. Hopefully that won't happen though.
Yep.
But man, Tony Todd coming back as Scareglow, super fan favorite character too.
Mm-hmm. So who knows if he pulled a Tom Holland here or what? But
I don't know. Is this you mean like loose lips?
Maybe.
Oh man, I don't know.
He did play a good Scareglow though.
That means that at some point either he's coming back to Eternia or we're going back to Subternia. Yeah, that should be interesting though. All right, moving on to our when is it? March 25th. That's only that's like what?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Yeah, so these are relatively new. All right, here we go. All right, James Gunn says, no kidding, we shot the actual opening in a school auditorium. Not so different from that. I guess that's a response to what? Is that a high school production of the Peacemaker intro?
It is.
Was there an embedded video on that?
There was, and it's
not bad. Okay, so
what is there? Coin Mason 433. 1 more 3 there.
Yeah.
They posted, Peacemaker dance at the high school talent show, and they got the attention of James Gunn. So he retweeted, and
that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish we could have used the video on that, because I think that'd be awesome.
It would be. That intro is amazing.
That's all I can hear.
Yep.
Well, that's good to know, and up for a second season too, right?
Yes.
Announced before the first season had ended. So If you haven't seen Peacemaker over on HBO Max or here in Canada on Crave, you really should, because if you like the superhero genre, it's full. Pardon my language, balls to the walls on this one, and it's
action, adventure, and a kick-ass soundtrack.
And tonally different from a lot of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, it has some similarities to some of the more violent superhero fare, like
Punisher and whatnot.
Sure, Punisher, The Boys, and also with Invincible, but none of those shows have the same sense of humor that Peacemaker does.
Yeah.
So highly
There's an
recommend
energy
it.
to it.
Yeah.
Not for children though.
Unless you're those kids on high school stage.
Apparently,
just decided to do the intro. So I wonder if they got docked any marks for adapting essentially a mature property.
There's nothing mature about the opening.
No, I guess not. I'm surprised no eagerly in that.
No, it's kind of hard to do.
I don't know. Isn't it? Wasn't it Sean Gunn that did all the performance work for Rocket Raccoon? James Gunn's brother, Craiglin, the actor Craiglin. Yeah. So Craiglin put on a mocap suit and did all of the physicality of Rocket.
Huh.
Yeah. Did you know that?
I did not know.
Oh, you should check that out. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I know that D. Bradley Baker voiced the Eagle, though.
Wait.
Yeah.
Our friend D. Bradley Baker of
Master of the Clones himself.
I was going to say of Star Wars fame did an Eagle.
He did an Eagle.
Wow, that puts him officially in the realm of that's like Frank Welker territory when you're now voicing animals.
Yep.
Well done, sir. All right, what do we got next here? Oh, well, Marvel Entertainment says, welcome home, heroes. Marvel's Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Punisher, Defenders, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are now streaming on Disney+. Check local availability and updated parental controls available in the U.S. I wonder why.
Maybe it's that Punisher one.
But again, I did know that this had happened. I mean, we've been watching.
We've touched on this.
Sure, we've watched all the shows. I mean, I watched them as they released on Netflix. I was surprised that there was no alteration when they went over to Disney, other than what you had told me the other day.
Apparently, they've removed
they stripped out the Netflix original title, the little credit card there. So credit card? That's not what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Credit. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. So not Netflix originals, but
we all know.
Yeah, we know. But they did not change any of the. They didn't lighten anything. They didn't remove any footage.
That's cool.
So just as gritty as you remember them, or if you've never watched them before, hey, they're on Disney Plus now. So
give them a watch, especially Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil. I was going to say, especially Daredevil. Fantastic, by the way.
Iron Fist and Luke Cage. I don't know. I feel they should have had that extra season to wrap things up, but
Iron Fist. Okay, so I enjoyed Iron Fist. I think far more than what people give it credit for. All I will say is this: they should have used the same type of fight choreography from Daredevil in Iron Fist, and it would have came across a lot better. I actually don't think Finn Jones was a bad Danny Rand. I actually thought it was pretty cool. I actually called it the Danny Rand show. It's like when we were watching, it's like, oh, what do you want to watch tonight? Let's watch the Danny Rand show. And I was a big fan of the Colleen Wing character. I thought she was awesome.
Yeah, hopefully she shows up again in the MCU.
Yes. Colleen Wing, or for those of you who have been to the theaters in the last little while, or if you checked it out on home media this week, Bugs. For those of you who know, Bugs.
I don't know.
Take the red pill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's probably one of the most interesting new characters in the new Matrix film.
Okay.
Yeah. Good for her. Too bad that movie, I'm going out on the limb here, that the new Matrix, not going to get a sequel.
Never know.
Unfortunately. Oh, you're right. I don't know. But if I were a betting man, and I'm really not.
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah. The kids of Neo.
Okay. Well, I'm super glad to see that these are still going to survive in some form. And
yes. So you can always revisit them.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see what's up next here. Oh, wait a minute. This is a little more close to home, isn't it?
This is a more close to home one.
Maybe you should take this one.
Okay, sure. Last weekend, as you know, was Toronto Comic Con.
Right.
And our friends over at Studio Comics Press were there. And they posted out a photo saying a few hours to go at Fan Expo Canada, Toronto Comic Con. If you missed the show, no worries. More shows are coming soon. Thank you to all the people that showed up at Studio Comics booth, and a big heroic cheer to Mr. Chinny and friends.
So, I mean, for the folks at home that don't know who Studio Comics are, you want to talk a little bit about who they are?
Yeah, it's a technically the hardest working man in comics, Alfonso Espinosa.
Yeah.
And he runs the Studio Comics Press. They're an independent comic producer. He is the creator of the Night Spike, and I met him a few years ago now. Super nice guy.
Yep.
Awesome to deal with. And, I miss seeing him at shows. So it's good that there's more shows coming.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad. I mean,
so shout out to Alfonso.
We haven't taken in a show yet, and now that shows have opened up. Although we did, Kim and I we haven't even bought our tickets yet, but we did secure a hotel for Niagara Falls Comic Con coming up this June 3rd through the 5th.
Chances are he'll be there.
I think there's a pretty good lineup. It's a smaller lineup this year. We've got, I think the biggest headliner for me is going to be Ron Perlman this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attached photo here is actually from the last Niagara Falls Comic Con there.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Where he was there with Stephanie Lynn, creator of Shelley.
Oh, very cool.
Another book that gets printed there. So
Sean Colbert, following us tonight on Facebook, says, I hear they're doing a Daredevil show. Have you heard that?
I've heard rumblings that there might be like a technical 4th season.
Really? Like a revival?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I mean, at this point, I mean, is there anybody out in the world who, I mean, okay, other than you, that hasn't seen Spider-Man yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so are we free? Are we free to talk about this at this point? Do you already know? Okay, I mean, at this point, how do you not avoid spoilers? So, spoiler alert: Spider-Man.
He needed an attorney.
Charlie Cox makes an appearance as Matt Murdock.
Nice.
In the new Spider-Man film, and it's like very obvious he's not playing another lawyer, another blind. He's playing Matt Murdock. Yeah, the Matt Murdock, a la Daredevil. So
nice.
I mean, it's pretty much confirmed that Kevin Feige and the folks over there have a plan for him.
Well, seeing as they already brought in the Kingpin, right?
Yes.
And not just any Kingpin.
Yes, it's the Kingpin. Yeah. That's perfect. I mean, having the Kingpin show up in Hawkeye, being Vincent D'Onofrio, and now having Charlie Cox show up as Matt Murdock, that's good. Those characters will survive in another form. Follow-up comment from Sean. He says that he was a cool person to meet. Presumably, speaking of Alfonso, yeah.
He met him at the first Lindsay Comic Con.
Oh, okay.
Which, ironically, I took a photo of him meeting for the newspaper when I was with them.
Okay.
And I didn't know it was Sean at the time.
Oh, and you figured that out later.
Well, I was doing some trades with him for some Build-A-Figure parts, and he had the photo up on his wall.
Oh, I'm like,
nice. I shot that photo.
Nice picture. I took that.
Small world.
That's very cool. Oh, that's cool to see something that's a little closer to home like that. That's impressive. All right, what's our next one? What do we have next?
I don't
know. Let's
know.
Have a look here. Chris Evans. Just a reminder, I only have one Twitter account and one Instagram account. They're both verified. And I would never, ever reach out to fans asking for money. If that's happening to you, it's fake. No matter what the fake account is saying, don't believe it. They're scamming you. This is another one from just a couple days ago.
Yeah, so apparently he's come under attack by some hacker, and they're using his name to kind of swindle money out of people.
Isn't that the thing, right? Like, not only is identity theft just an awful thing to go through, but like
to prey on somebody's like, oh my God, Chris Evans is messaging me.
Right, and I mean, like, how many people out there would just
take it at face value?
Sure, that you want to believe it, you want it to be true, and so you just kind of throw maybe a little, caution to the wind.
Take that chance.
And next thing you know, you're buying iTunes gift cards,
or
Amazon gift cards, or whatever they want you to do.
Yeah,
that's awful.
It is.
Well, listen, good for Chris Evans. Chris Evans, by the way, very prolific on Twitter. Doesn't like to mince words. He likes to shoot pretty straight. And I like the stuff that he does for that. Like every time Chris Evans in Twitter again, he's kind of like, I don't know, like he and Mark Hamill could do like a team up and maybe, go on like a Twitter,
Twitter banter
crusade, the Twitter crusade led by Luke Skywalker and Captain America. Oh, that'd be really cool. Okay. Well, let's see what's out here next. Oh no.
but I thought we should touch on it.
No, this one's hurting. This one still hurts me.
Yeah, this one's super fresh
Oh no. Okay. Uh
from the Foo
the Foo
Fighters.
Fighters, the Foo Fighters family is devastated by the tragic and untimely loss of our beloved Taylor Hawkins. His musical spirit and infectious laughter will live on with all of us forever. Our hearts go out to his wife, children, and family, and we ask that their privacy be treated with the utmost respect in this untimely or unimaginably difficult time. Yeah, I mean, it's what? It hasn't even been 48 hours, has it?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Just 50 years
50
old.
years old.
Has been a member of the band for like 25 years. Yep. And yeah, interesting. It's difficult and to process sometimes. Like, oh man, I've liked the Foos for a long time. I think they're one of those bands that has gotten better with age.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like every successive album is just a little bit more. I don't know. It's a little bit more
Refined.
my thing. Yeah. And they are huge Rush nuts, which totally tickles me because I mean, Rush is the Cat's Meow is my favorite band like of all time.
Yeah.
Dave and Taylor got to induct the Rush into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's really weird now. So we've lost like two awesome drummers from two of the best bands in the world. I actually said to Kim the other night, I said, "Do you think that they're up there together, kind of hanging out together now?
Maybe.
Who knows?"
Did you know that he drummed for
I did.
Alanis Morissette?
Yes, I did. Did you also know that he drummed for Sash Jordan?
I did know that as well.
Yeah, Sash Jordan, Alanis Morissette. Actually, he said something to the effect of talking about Alanis Morissette that when Jagged Little Pill came out and he first heard it, he said, "I have to be in that band." And so he was her touring. He was still playing with Alanis when he tried out for Foo Fighters. Yeah. It's it's awful. I mean, when you leave people behind, especially when there's young kids and
right in the middle of a tour. They were
this is it. Again. I mean, they were in just played Argentina. What six days ago?
I think Sunday night.
Yeah, on Lollapalooza, and so apparently the authorities were called for chest pain. But there's some early information has come out now that toxicology screening that revealed like upwards of 10 substances in the system, including some opiates as well as antidepressants. Now that doesn't mean anything. No. That doesn't mean that he was not, using prescription painkillers for a condition for which they were prescribed to him for.
Because no cause has been released yet.
Absolutely. And I mean, who hasn't needed a tune-up before? And maybe some antidepressants have helped. Antidepressants, by the way, have saved thousands of lives. So I mean, I don't say that in a negative fashion at all. And certainly I hope that the circumstances surrounding the tragic loss of Taylor are as benign. I really want them to be, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh man, you hit me right in the feels.
Sorry.
All right, you damn you, Twitterverse. Next up, what do we got here? Another one from James Gunn.
Yep.
Now this one, this one's a little bit earlier this month, March 3rd. For the record, Pete Davidson is one of the nicest, sweetest guys I know. A truly generous, tender, and funny spirit. He treats everyone around him with respect. I have no idea what this is in reference to.
I believe that Pete Davidson here, he is now dating Kanye's ex-wife.
Oh, right.
We had talked about him. You said you didn't know who he was. Right. Well, James Gunn vouches for him.
Okay, so this is the guy that Kim Kardashian is now
an item with.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's also the one that canceled his space flight. Go figure.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Apparently, he had a prior engagement, so he left Bezos hanging and filling a seat.
Is that after he got together with Kim?
Yep.
Kim told him no.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just making that up. I have no idea. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. Oh, do we know? Does this guy have some, like, what kind of professional background does this guy have? Do we know?
Comedian.
He's a comedian.
He is a comedian. He's actually pretty funny.
Have we seen like just stand up, or has he been in anything? Or
I believe he had a special at New Year's with Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, it tells you what I see. This is me being so out of touch with this stuff.
He's also got a water commercial right now where he's getting tattoos removed.
Oh,
making good choices.
You ever wanted to get one removed?
No.
I'm told that it hurts more than getting it.
I want some more still.
I'm the same way. I'm absolutely the same way. I got another one lined up here sometime eventually, maybe one day.
Maybe.
If I can find the exactly what I want. I know what I want. I just need to find the right artist to do it. We got to get through Kim's next one though. She's got a big one coming up here soon.
Nice.
Yeah. Spoiler. Sorry, honey. I just told the world you're getting a new tattoo, but I won't tell them what it is or where it is. That's for you and me. Okay, what do we got here? Gina Carano. What's Gina Carano talking about now? Gina Carano says, also coming to Dallas, Texas in June. 3 stars. It's going to be a good time. Smiley emoji. More to come. I'm ready to get out and about. Oh, Fan Expo Dallas.
He's going on the comic circuit.
Fan Expo. You know what? I think that's probably one of the smartest things that she could do.
Yeah.
Get out there.
In The Mandalorian
yes.
and Deadpool. There's a following for her.
There, given what what she went through with her, that whole thing, her social media thing that got her disassociated with Disney, which you know what, you think what you want, say what you want, but remember that when you're working for a big company that
they will take notice.
They will. And I mean, when you're a celebrity like that, it's almost like being a politician, right?
Yeah.
People will look for anything and everything to drag you through the mud over. But good for her. I actually think that this is a good move for her. I think she will get a lot of positive, positive traction out of that. I mean, people are going to flock to see her.
Yes.
No doubt they will. And who knows? It seems like every 10 minutes, there's this rumor that they may have mended the fence between.
I hope so. I want her back.
You think so?
I want her in season 3.
She's a good character. I actually like the Cara Dune character. I was actually surprised. I'm disappointed that that character, at least as it stands right now, is no longer a part. I can't see them recasting her.
No, but like the way she portrayed it, a strong female lead type role.
Yeah.
Why get rid of that?
Yeah.
Just because of some.
Because she said some really weird. Well, she said some off-putting things, I guess, and people were upset about that. And who am I to comment on anybody else's sensibilities? I mean,
yeah,
it's not really my place to say. I mean, I really don't want to.
If you let the work speak for it, she did good.
That being said, though, they just recast Batwoman.
Yes,
we talked about that now, but they didn't recast the same character. That's like, oh, suddenly it's not Kate Kane anymore. It's now. Oh. And I can't think of the woman's name as well, but you get what I mean, though. Yeah. Like, is the Cara Dune character someone that you could recast?
I don't think so.
No, you don't.
The way they did it in Batwoman, though, like it wasn't even that Kate Kane dies in a plane crash. Spoiler. Sure. Sorry. Yeah. And somebody finds a suit, picks up the suit, and runs with it.
Right. So. Sean on Facebook says, "Is she back in Star Wars? What is going on with her?"
Well,
that's a good question, Sean.
I hope so, and I guess we're gonna see.
Fingers crossed that there's that time and distance can heal some of these wounds, and maybe there can be a room for her in a future production. I'll go back and I'll quote the James Gunn thing. I mean, James Gunn again. Talk about pulling out stuff from
they were
a decade
for that one,
a decade old, and suddenly these things turn up. The point is that people can grow and evolve, and as James Gunn had said, I am not that person anymore. I have grown as an individual, and I don't fancy myself the same person I was a decade ago. Yeah. And maybe there's room for that as well. Between Gina and the folks at Disney and Lucasfilm, maybe there is room for her in a future production. Certainly would like to see her back in the role, and I don't think I'm alone in that.
No, not at all.
All right, well, we wish her luck. Good luck at Fan Expo Dallas. By the way, Fan Expo Canada, Toronto, that's going to be coming up. That's right around August, around Labor Day. So yeah. Look forward to that. Announce for. Yeah, that could be exciting. As long as nobody drops out.
Yeah.
Hopefully COVID hasn't ramped up again by that time.
Yep.
Our next one, sticking in the Star Wars world, what do we got here? This one comes from earlier in the month, March 2nd. Mark Hamill, is it worth getting a new computer just because one of my keys is stuck? I'm too busy to get it repaired, so just don't expect any commas or that left-pointing bracket less than symbol anytime soon. Hashtag A-for a comma. Oh, Mark.
The best, though, is the reply.
Oh, Bear McCreary, composer Bear McCreary, composer of the score for the rebooted Battlestar Galactica, also
Masters of the Universe Revelation.
Masters of the Universe Revelation, as well as Doctor Strange.
Yes.
No, sorry, that was
Doctor Strange?
no, it wasn't Doctor Strange. That's Michael Giacchino. That's my pardon me, for sure. That's not true. Bear McCreary, though, Battlestar Galactica and Masters of the Universe Revelation. He says a stuck key. Time for a new house. Is Mark being facetious there?
I think so.
I think so as well. But it's a good little joke, though.
I don't know though, but is it a laptop or a home desktop?
Well, I'm looking at the keyboard here now. So what is he saying here? Is it too busy? Comma. So comma. Oh yeah, that's the right one.
Yep.
Less than symbol anytime soon.
So
if
if it's a laptop, maybe, but if it's a home computer, just swap it out.
I was gonna say, if he's got if he invests in one of those mechanical keyboards where he can pop the keys off and replace them with anything, even like another language, you really want to. I kind of wonder. I mean, Mark, again, we just talked about Mark being like his Twitter traffic.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Do you think he's I mean, he must be a computer guy.
I would think so.
Versus, say, a cell phone guy.
Well, if he's broken his, comma key.
Broke the comma key trying to take down Trump, maybe.
Maybe.
All right. What do we got next here? Interesting. Okay, Patton Oswalt, March 26th. So this just a couple days ago. He's a dog, damn it. He's trying his best. And that's in response to Gail Simone, who said Scooby-Doo is a shitty detective.
He works for Scooby Snacks. Cut him a break.
Oh, Gail. That's what he's saying. Gail. He's a dog, Gail. God damn it. He's trying his best. Oh, man. Scooby-Doo's been around since what? 1969?
At least, yeah.
69, I think, or late 60s, 68, 69.
Yeah.
He's still doing it.
He's still on the case.
Row. All right, good for him.
And Patton Oswalt, God love him.
Yeah, and we just saw him recently in MODOK.
Yes,
as well as oh my gosh, what's the little the leprechaun dude we just saw at
Troll.
Pip the Troll at the end of the Eternals.
Spoiler.
Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, it's probably because you have no intention of seeing it. So really,
there you go.
Is it really a spoiler at that point?
Well, tells you who's coming.
That being said, Scooby-Doo, when's the last time you sat down and watched an episode of Scooby-Doo?
Of the new stuff, not lots.
I think the last thing I watched, and I might have, was definitely, I streamed it, I think it was one of the films. It was either Scooby-Doo with Kiss or Scooby-Doo and the one with John Cena.
Yeah, there's two of those.
Is there?
There is. Two WrestleMania ones with Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll check those out. The thing for me, Scooby-Doo has never been my thing. Has just never been. I don't find it to be very entertaining, and not that it's not entertaining. It's just not entertaining to me.
Well, you should definitely give the movies a try with Sarah Michelle Gellar. And,
okay. The live action movies.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. With what's his name? Matthew Lillard. Apparently, he did not get invited back for Scoob.
No.
Scoob. Yeah.
I met it through Twitter or something.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Which is kind of terrible because he made a fantastic Shaggy.
I agree with that. I mean, nobody will ever replace Casey Kasem, but who also was the voice of Scooby-Doo at one time. Yeah. I think Scooby-Doo is now, I want to say it's Frank Welker now has sort of taken over as Scooby-Doo in later years. What do we know about Gail Simone? Do we know anything about her?
Comic book writer.
What's she worked on?
A lot of DC stuff that I know of, but
okay. I wonder if she'll take her tweet and write a book about it. Maybe create a character that
fan fiction Scooby.
Steve over on YouTube in response, obviously, it must be about me talking about Scooby-Doo. It's been years. Yeah, I agree. I still think it's the late, I want to say 68 or 69 that we first saw Scooby.
Probably.
I know
the shows lately, though, have been hit or miss just with the animation style.
Well, the latest one with Scoob, I mean, they've aged them down.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they're doing with, I mean.
There was one previous to that, though, called Mystery Inc., and it was awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Ran for 2 seasons, and if you're a fan at all of any conspiracy type theories,
yeah,
it's an overarching theme and
okay,
really good.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one and see what do we got next here. Okay, I actually knew about this before. I knew this was happening, and I actually saw this. This photo made the rounds. It didn't just hit Twitter, but Good Morning America back on the 17th, said, if you can't have fun making the Weird Al movie, what are you doing with your life? Hashtag Daniel Radcliffe. Truer words have never been spoken. Yes, Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter himself, is portraying Weird Al Yankovic in a biopic.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about it, but you know what?
He looks the part.
I'm
all in.
okay. I'm okay with it. Now, is this going to be a theatrical release?
I believe so.
Oh, see, I was under the impression that it might actually be a direct-to-streamer.
Either
way,
I'm gonna watch it.
Either way, I'm a big. I like Al. I like everything he does. Some of my fondest Weird Al memories. Maybe you remember he did twice. Weird Al took over Much Music.
Probably.
Yeah, where he basically ran the station for like a day. He did it twice, and just a super cool guy. Yeah, very, very nice. I watched his Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony. That was pretty fun too. Yeah, super cool. You should watch more Weird Al if you've not seen. We got Steve coming in here. What's Steve saying now? Jen, Andy, and I have seen Weird Al at Rama.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Interesting. Rama, Casino Rama, not too far away from here. It's got a 5,000 seat event center,
something like that. Yeah,
it's a sweet spot to see live entertainment. That's for sure. So I mean, if you're and
it was a good show.
If you're in Central Ontario or even within driving distance of Orillia, Ontario, do check out Casino Rama and their entertainment schedule as things are getting back to normal. I've been following it
They've
lately.
got some great bands come through there.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen who did I see there last? I've seen British band Bad Company. I saw there. I've seen
I saw James Brown there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been interesting.
It was awesome.
Okay, I have not seen James Brown. I saw Collective Soul there.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Weird Al is going to have a biopic with Harry Potter. Harry Potter's going to be Weird Al, and I think that's hilarious. Awesome. That in itself is hilarious. All right. March 24th, Conan O'Brien says, if Joe Biden solves the pizza dough shortage, he'll be added to Mount Rushmore. That's in response to CNN reporting that General Mills is struggling to deliver pizza and dough to supermarkets. If you found yourself struggling to find Pillsbury dough or Totino's pizza rolls lately, it's not you. Signed, or it's General Mills.
How come I can't get my pizza rolls?
You can't get your pizza rolls?
Apparently not.
Are you having trouble getting pizza rolls?
No.
It hasn't affected you then?
I haven't seen Totino's in stores. And
I don't even know. Is Totino's even a Canadian thing? It's an American thing, isn't it?
I think so, but I do believe they've been up here.
Can we do that up here?
Maybe.
Pillsbury for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not eating a lot of, even when we were doing pizzas at home, we would never do stuff like that.
Those
we
little,
would do,
I guess like an egg roll with pizza stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
Things.
I'm just looking at the thing and I'm thinking, oh, like actual like roll out dough.
Yeah. Pigs in blankets and whatnot.
Kim would do like the homemade pizza kits, but I can't remember. Oh my God. I can't remember if they were Kraft or were they, you know what? Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. Man, I haven't had a slice of pizza in a while. That's not true. I had a slice of pizza in the month of February. But yeah, I'm not eating that stuff anymore. So at least for now. Oh, Conan O'Brien, how do you stay relevant? I'm not sure.
Yep.
What's he doing now?
Tweeting about Joe Biden.
I was going to say, is the show over? Is he still on TBS?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, again, another one. When Conan O'Brien went on the air, just wasn't my thing. It was just this weird, everybody, like he was the weird college kid, right? Like it just didn't end for him. Yeah, not my thing, but still interesting to know that there is a dough shortage in the States.
Yeah.
Mind you, there's a shortage of everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't try and buy a car if you're looking for one. Not a new car anyway.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Chris Pratt on March 11th. I peed my pants, Sam. In response to Sam Neill. Of course, Sam Neill is our actor, Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park. At the Jurassic World Dominion press junket, moments before I put the great Chris Pratt in a sleeper hold. That's awesome, though, to have two
generations of Jurassic Park.
Generations of Jurassic peoples coming together, kind of tying both franchises together. Really like the Colin Trevorrow trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the trailer for the new one?
Yes,
That's pretty epic looking.
I'm stoked for it.
To hear Malcolm, Ian Malcolm, basically say that we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean's got a comment for us. Sean, thank you for telling me. Conan does a podcast now. Go
All
figure.
right.
As we're doing this,
So we're contemporaries.
exactly. I wonder if we can get him to work on our thing.
Maybe.
No, that would just be well, maybe we can talk about that later. All right. I am super stoked to see the original Jurassic cast come back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Dr. Alan Grant, also Laura Dern's character, Ellie Sattler. I'm curious to know if all three of them will be in the same place at the same time with like so. Ian, Ellie, and Ellie and Alan for sure. Yeah, because there's that whole "Are you coming?" comment. Yeah, but that's cool. They get that moment between Chris's character and Alan where they're both like, "Don't move" at the same time. Yeah.
They know what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, what else we got? Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. This is almost like a response.
Yes.
We got Weird Al Yankovic himself on March 21st. He says, I'd like to thank the producers of the Lost City movie for inadvertently funding an unofficial press tour for Weird, the Al Yankovic story, and of course the amazing Mr. Radcliffe, who is just the best human. What's the deal behind that?
Well, Radcliffe is also in the Lost City.
Oh,
so he is currently on a press tour for that.
And everybody is asking. Oh, of course. Of course.
So
funny because we just talked about
we were talking about the
that's weird.
Of that particular movie.
Is that weird or what?
I know. And this is again in the last few days. So
that's bizarre. Yeah. So I mean, Daniel Radcliffe is now talking up Weird Al, and the directors are talking up the next property that they're working on because everybody's asking them.
Yep.
That's Masters of the Universe, by the way, just in case you wanted to know. But
I think
who knows?
They got some recognition going for it.
Well, I mean, at this point, I mean, almost every media outlet they've spoken to has said, "Oh, and by the way, we understand that you're doing this for in conjunction with Sony Pictures and Netflix." And so they've been
details have they got?
Yeah, the Nee brothers, Aaron, and oh my gosh, Aaron and we just talked about it. I can't think of the other Aaron. Anyway, the Nee brothers, the directors of The Lost City, are set to do the live action adaptation of Masters of the Universe, which we will be talking about very soon.
Yes.
All right, but hey, more Weird Al.
Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong with that. All right, what's going on here? Allison Court. Oh my God, the big comfy couch herself, Allison Court. Oh my gosh, what is she saying? Transformers fans meet Burgertron. In response to James Hartnett, who says Transformers BotBots premieres today on Netflix. Very thrilled I got to be a Transformer on it and also a hamburger. What a fun time. Check it out at Allison the Other. So they must be friends?
I would think so.
She's not voicing a role in the show, is she?
She might be.
BotBots?
Don't know.
Are you aware of BotBots and what they are?
I was not aware of them until I saw
They're these cutesy little they are
items?
Technically, yeah, I mean, but there's other ones too. There's oh my gosh, I almost want to maybe I'll do a screen share. Maybe we can bring up some BotBots here for a second.
I thought as a Transformer fan you'd get a kick out of that.
I do get a kick out of it. I was like I said, I became aware of them through some reviews that I had seen, some online reviews. Here's a good shot of some BotBots here. Maybe I can do a that's not really a good one to share it with. Yeah, we have items like what do we got here? We've got like a T-bone steak, looks like a vacuum cleaner, like just all kinds of a hot dog,
household items,
a television. Yeah, kind of what Transformers kind of evolved out of in back in the 80s.
Huh.
Yeah, because I mean, as you know, or maybe don't know, that Transformers was a bunch of disparate toy lines that all were brought together under one brand. But some of them were supposed, like most of the Decepticons, you know, Megatron was a gun, Soundwave was a cassette recorder, and the idea that they were like the proper scale for a real item. So, I mean, that's kind of the evolution of Transformers. So BotBots is almost in some ways is kind of a nod to, you know, these everyday household, you know, items, things that are hiding sort of under your nose, and not a car to be found in BotBots. Allison Court, for those of you, for our friends watching and listening outside of Canada, she was starred on a Canadian television show, The Big Comfy Couch, and she played a clown.
Lunette the Clown.
Lunette the Clown. Now, she's done some other things too.
She has. She was the voice of Lydia on the Beetlejuice cartoon.
Right.
She was also the voice of Jubilee in X-Men.
Yeah. So, I mean, for everybody who's may know her from those roles, yeah, same person.
I actually met her.
Well, she did an appearance not that long ago.
In
just
Peterborough.
just down the road from us. Like, that's what, a 40-minute drive?
Yeah, roughly.
Definitely.
I do have a photo, though.
Do you? Oh, nice.
Well, again, while I was working for the paper.
Oh, right.
And this little girl brought her little Lunette the Clown to meet her.
That's that's really cool.
Yeah. Super nice.
Did you get an autograph?
I did.
Yeah. And I mean, you had a few seconds to talk to her, obviously.
I did.
And
nice.
How was the conversation?
Pretty good. She's been in more stuff than I actually realized.
Sure.
And like, all across the childhood, she's there.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
it's funny to see to put a face to a voice.
It is.
Yeah.
It is weird. But funny extra thing here.
Yep.
The fellow that was doing the cash box for her.
Okay.
Just on the theme. Was dressed up like He-Man.
Oh, no way. That was her handler?
That was her handler guy.
And he was in cosplay as He-Man.
It was awesome.
Oh, that's great. And that's not a muscle suit either, is it?
No.
No, I wonder.
It is not.
You think that friends or relatives?
I honestly don't know.
Spouse?
I didn't catch his name.
A lot of these celebrities that do personal appearances, oftentimes the handler is a family member.
It could be.
Yeah. It was the same when I saw Peter Mayhew. His wife was his handler. Same thing with John Saxon. I don't know if you remember John Saxon. He was in Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, Allison Court, very nice.
Yeah, super nice in person.
Transformers bots. All right, Jurassic Park updates. This one from March 21st, so last week.
Yep.
Should have built the fence a little higher / better. Whatever. Oh, that's great. Coming June 10th, 2022. Nice little promo for the new movie. I guess it's what, Fallen Kingdom?
I thought it was Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh, Dominion. Fallen Kingdom was the last one.
Yes.
Yes, Dominion. Which is kind of paints a very bleak picture for us.
We're not scheduled to make out very well in this exchange.
The Dominion of Man may be over. Oh,
way to go, John Hammond.
Do you think Hammond? They also use his voiceover in the trailer for this.
Yeah.
Do you think that this is going to spawn another Jurassic film or trilogy of films?
Maybe. I don't know where you would take it from here, though. Like if dinosaurs rule the earth.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Then it becomes the Lost World.
I was going to say, picture a Jurassic movie in the style of Planet of the Apes. Not saying that the dinosaurs evolve, but that humanity is scattered into little pockets and it becomes this sort of, I don't know, resistance thing.
Or they could go the other way and turn it into Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Oh, I was going to say Dino Riders. Glad to know we were on the same wavelength there. Okay. All right. Okay. Metro Entertainment, March 26th, replying to at Metro Entertainment. Johnny Knoxville is set to battle it out with the Sami Zayn in an anything goes match at WrestleMania on the 3rd of April in Dallas, Texas. And he has vowed to force his bitter rival into retirement. And that's in response to another tweet saying from Metro Entertainment, encouraging fans to bombard the former Intercontinental Champion with texts and calls. Knoxville told us, if you want to get a hold of Sammy, you can call him. He gave out the phone number. 407-574-1532. Now, that is a very jackass thing to do.
That is totally up the alley of jackass.
Okay, so I am apart from wrestling and have been for a long time. So let me ask, is this a legitimate thing? Is this actually going to happen?
This is actually going to happen. I'm guessing this is their star power match for this year.
Is that the thing that they do?
It is. Usually they have like some celebrity come in and participate in some fashion.
Wait, is this how I know that?
This is how you got Mr. T at WrestleMania 1.
Is this how we got Stephen Amell in the WWE a couple of years ago?
It could be.
Or was that just part of his background thing for heels?
It might be, but Same goes for Mike Tyson and Donald Trump. And
man, I had no idea that was even a thing.
Celebrities are all over that.
I always think of the so when I specifically now looking at Johnny Knoxville and knowing his history, his media history, does this not scream David Arquette all over it?
A little bit.
Like, have you seen?
Has more training taking bumps though.
That is true.
Even
although, have you seen?
David Arquette has pursued it.
I was going to say, have you seen his documentary?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, as much as I, thought it was a complete and utter fallacy when he went in the ring the first time back in the WCW.
Yeah, he legitimately,
yes,
Rumble.
Yes, he legitimately
won the world title.
Pursued. Yeah, well, oh, there we go. Isn't that something else?
Oh,
and I have to. I tried to come back there for a second. Okay, let me just flip that over here. Let's. Me, yep. And then out.
How's that, folks?
Can you hear me now, everybody? If you can hear me now, just give a thumbs up will do, or just a quick affirmative. I'm going to go through this tweet one more time because I think it's hilarious that somebody actually thinks that Tim Curry is dead. And of course, he's not. I'm not religious, but I believe Tim Curry is okay. Sound is back. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you. Perfect. I'm not religious, but I believe Tim Curry is having a good time in the afterlife. And of course, Tim says, I totally respect that you're not religious, darling, as nor am I. If you could at least wait until dead, though, that'd be smashing.
Now, we should point out here, this is not the actual Tim Curry. This is a satire account, not the Tim Curry.
Not the Tim Curry.
But still, he's not dead.
Okay, yet. Wait. I have to know because Google will tell me. Hey, Google, is Tim Curry dead?
No, he's
not. He's not dead. Okay, he's still, yes, he is still alive. Okay, well, thank you for telling me that. Phone's talking to me. Shut up, phone. Okay, so Tim Curry is very much alive. Not really active, though, is he? Yeah.
No, he's very low-key.
When's the last? I can't remember the last thing I saw him in. Oh, you know what? That's not true. The last thing I saw him in was like this crazy stage production that I think we watched it on Disney, maybe? It was, oh my God, he was out with Eric Idle from Monty Python and Billy Connolly. And a whole bunch of other like A-list comedy actors that you would know did this like live. Oh my God, there's a piano and a murder, and it's just almost like a murder mystery theater kind of thing. Think Knives Out. Have you seen Knives Out?
I haven't.
Think Knives Out, but like comedically done. Yeah, it's really weird. Eric Idle wrote the thing, so you have to. You can, it's offbeat and kind of zany. It's cool though. All right, Tim Curry still alive. Ah. Oh no. What the hell am I looking at? What is that? Seth Rogen on March 25th posts a photo of some very interesting underwear saying, "These pants came up on a sponsored ad for me and I can't stop laughing." That's mortifying.
Think toe socks with the long john style.
Toe socks. Think toe socks if you only had one toe.
There you go.
Right in the middle. Oh, Sean. I don't know what he has. I don't know what he has, but he's in a wheelchair. I don't know what he has either, but man, I hope he's doing okay though.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time. But that's the thing. People, we get older, and age is the big equalizer, right?
Yep.
We're all gonna get old at some point. Oh, I feel old now. Yeah. So for the audio version of our show, how do you describe this?
It's underwear with an appendage.
Long underwear with a junk pocket. Yet the junk pocket is very banana-esque. Like it's not even that goes beyond pouch. That's like a sleeve.
It actually makes you wonder though, if this come up for him as a sponsored ad, what has he been looking at?
Well, look at the stats on it. It's got 145,000 reactions. It's been retweeted 8,000 times.
So they're getting free advertising.
Of course it is. Oh my God. It's mortifying and hilarious all at the same time. Okay. Back on the 24th, Taika Waititi. Now, what are we talking about here? This is
their new show, Our Flag Means Death.
Our Flag Means
HBO Max.
Death. Okay. These people almost look like they're cartoons.
A little bit.
They do. They look very cartoon-ish. Yep, we made a romance, not a bromance.
So if you haven't seen the full trailer, Taika Waititi's character develops a romance with Rise Darby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's not just a weird pirate show. There's like some love interest going on in there.
Like legitimately.
Yes.
And of course, it's going to be in that Taika Waititi style, so it'll be like crazy, zany.
Yes.
Weird.
But it's not a bromance, it's a romance.
I wonder how this will start. And this is a series or a film?
Series.
New series streaming March 3rd. Oh, it's out now.
It is out now, yes. So but it is right now getting very heavy promotion.
Do we know if it's doing well?
I don't know, but I know it's being received well.
I'm gonna have to go and check that out because I mean anything that's weird. I specifically went out looking for Jojo Rabbit. It's awesome. There's no other way to say it. It's awesome. Yes, Hitler's in it. It's awesome.
Quite the take on it.
All right, where are we at now here? Oh, this one is close to my heart. This has been going around for a while. Bryce Dallas Howard, in response to Josh Horowitz, where the hell is Mace Windu? Me and Samuel L. Jackson want to know. At Bryce Dallas Howard, help us out. Put him in the game. This has been going back and forth a few times where
she just posted eyeballs, so she sees it.
Yeah. Where he said something to the effect of like he's ready to jump back into Star Wars. You don't know if he's being facetious or not.
I don't think he is.
Well, there's some of these like I'm ready. There was some reference to I'm ready, coach. Put me in, coach. I think it was
because he was working on a movie with Bryce,
right? And of course, she's had director spots on The Mandalorian.
Yep.
Kind of trying to push for a little, hey, I'm ready to go.
And in the interview, he says, people in Star Wars come back from losing a hand all the time. It's not that odd.
Right.
And he's right.
Sean's got an update for us. He says Tim Curry had a stroke and is now partially paralyzed. Okay, that's fair enough. All right. So Sam Jackson coming back to Star Wars. What do you think?
I'm all for it.
I think it's one of the biggest. Oh, and I've said it before. If anybody's going to come back, and that's the other thing he said, people in Star Wars have a habit. People with one hand can survive. We've seen it before. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader.
Fall from high spots with no hand and live.
Well, the joke I made about it. It's not Mace Windu. It's Mace Window. Died falling out a window. Massively powerful Jedi Knight died falling out a window.
No,
I don't think so.
Nope.
Not a chance. Okay, so Mace Windu coming back to Star Wars. I don't know if he'll come back to Star Wars in an official way, but if you saw the Vader fan film that released, last year? Was it in 2021 or 2020?
Don't know for sure.
Popular Star Wars YouTuber Star Wars Theory produced a fan film, a Vader fan film, and if you've seen that, the very end, there's a there's a tease there that Mace Windu did survive,
Mhm.
and everything he's talked about going forward for the sequel, because he is doing a sequel. Mace has got some unfinished business.
Yes.
So we will be getting more Mace Windu in some
Capacity.
capacity, whether it's official or not. All right. How many more we got here? We got what? I think we got a couple more here. We got
we got a couple more.
2 more, I think. Ice-T. I was robbed at a gas station in New Jersey last night. After my hand stopped trembling, I managed to call the cops, and they were quick to respond and calm me down. My money is gone. The police asked me if I knew who did it. I said yes. It was pump number 9. Man, when the celebrities are getting in on that action,
Yep.
you know I mean, how many times Kim and I were driving in the car, and she was on her phone, and she turned to me and she said about a friend of ours, said, "Did you see what happened to so-and-so?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And she's like, "Oh, she got robbed this morning at the gas station." And I'm like, "What?" Then she kept reading, and then I got the look, and she just looked at me with that, like, no, it was more like the, "Are you fucking kidding me?" look.
Yeah, my brother-in-law got me with the same one.
And it's hard not to, like, you're like, oh,
it's a knee-jerk reaction.
Well, especially if it comes from people that, that loved ones or friends who are close to you. You're like, oh my God, that's awful. Now, wait a minute.
Yep.
Touche, Ice. Touche. 989,000 likes on that one. Only 18,000 tweets or quotes. 132,000 retweets. Go. Yeah. Apparently people liked it enough to perpetuate that one. All right. Oh, we just put some gas in the car today. Nice. I couldn't fill it up, man. $80 couldn't even fill it up. Oh. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. This one's really close to home.
Yes, it is.
All right. This one comes March 16th from our friends at Vile Groove. Offshoots, but damn, they look good. Hank shirts on the way too. More details to be announced, and maybe even some new music. This comes from our good friend and co-host out in Halifax, Hank Solo, and his recording partner, Vile Groove, as they are laying down some new beats.
Yeah. The first EP they did, their Dark Tales from the Insulation Booth, is already out.
Yes, it is.
And apparently he's working on some new stuff.
And we will be looking forward to anything new that they put out. Yes. Hey, why wouldn't we? They're in the family.
Yep.
All right. And we're missing you tonight, Hank. Sorry you couldn't be here. Wait, that's our last one? That is our last one. Oh, well, you saved the good one for the last one.
Yeah, I thought for sure we need to get a Hank shout out in.
Fair enough. Well, sometimes you get to the point where, did I just put myself out? What did I just do?
Put yourself in twice.
In twice. I don't need to do that. There we go. Sometimes you have a creative kind of, and you don't know what to do, or you had what we had this week where
multiple stuff going on.
Well, that's just it, and we could not control the scheduling on that, so it kind of put a dent in things. But much thanks to you, Andy, for coming up with this. With this show for tonight. I think it was a fun little exercise, something we can revisit in the future. If you guys like this kind of thing, this is exactly the perfect kind of thing for a live show.
Yeah,
where people can sort of follow along. It's kind of topical because it's all relatively
recent,
relatively new stuff. Yeah. I mean, if you like us scouring the internet for funny anecdotal stuff like that, let us know in the comments anywhere on our social feeds or right here in the stream. And yeah, maybe we'll do this again sometime. But we got lots more coming down the pipe. Not too much I can talk about right now because we still have some writing to do and some other things that we have to talk about. But
secrecy.
Yeah. Have no doubt though, we will be back soon with another episode of Fandom Power right here on all of our destinations that you are watching and or listening on. So do stay with us, as there's lots more to come from us here at Fandom Power. And until the next time, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And we'll catch you next time, guys. Bye for now.